up, everybody? Okay, zip this bag up. It's time to get started. What's up, Saray? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, Saray. All right. Ooh, I feel pretty good. I'm rested today, guys. Rested, fully rested. Not bad at all. All right, Bryce, yeah, you know we'll be here for about like an hour and a half, 2 hours tonight, so ain't going nowhere anytime soon. We're about to slap a little bit more weight on this bar though, so let me get it out. All right, 225, 4, 3. Tonight we had chicken wings, air fried wings with a buffalo sauce. Top tier. Top tier. It was good. Oh, and some potatoes. So. Sounds good, Bryce, it does. I've done fried shrimp with like buffalo style sauces before. They're usually pretty solid. I mean, anything fried with buffalo sauce, it's gonna be a winning combination, right? So. I'm not a big shrimp guy personally. I don't do a lot of seafood. Seafood really isn't my gig. Well, I put it in the Discord, Mark. It's not my fault you weren't paying attention. All right. One more pound. Do we have YMCAs? Yeah, we have a YMCA close by. I've never been, but we do. All right, let's add some more weight, guys. I need some more 10s. All right, we got 265 on here. All right. Yeah. Definitely your fault, specifically, Mark. Your fault, specifically. 315. 315. Most things are Mark's fault, I've discovered over the past few months. Most things. Stock market crashes, bad weather, potholes. Most things are Mark's fault in some form or fashion. All right. All right. 315, we're gonna hit this. Give me about 60 seconds. We can blame Mark for that, sure. What's up, Mark? Really, anything you want to blame Mark for, we can make happen, all right? We'll run a poll on whatever we want to blame Mark for. I'm sure we can get support, you know? Ocean's getting warmer, Mark's fault. There's a lot Mark can be blamed for. All right, we got 315, still warming up. Just 315, Josh. We're just warming up. So, you know how we do. We warm up for like the first 10-ish minutes, you know? I got a belly full of air-fried chicken wings, so. Yeah, 45-pound bars. Always 45-pound bars. I double, triple check it every time. Yeah, 45s are the standard. So 45s are the standard bar. You can at some gyms you can find a lighter bar, but it's pretty rare. Usually gyms will have like one bar that's like a 20-pound or 15-pound bar, but all right, let's grab it. Single rep, continue warming up. Don't forget to like, guys, it helps out a lot. All right, let's grab it. Yeah. So what's up? Is that what it is, Mark? Is that what it is? She's got emergency services on speed dial. She's just making sure, you know. It's got to be the gold watch, though. Do you have the gold watch on? That's the question, Mark. That's the question. It probably is a mixture of both, to be honest. All right, that's what we. It's because Mark literally sat down at the other end of the bench she was using. So she's down here doing rows, and Mark sat facing the other direction at the end of the bench. That's what's actually going on, right? So that's a power move, by the way. It's a power move to sit on the same bench as someone else, all right, at the other end and start lifting. What's up, Brent? Oh, wrap. I don't know. I was trying to figure that out, Brent. I didn't cause that. Yeah, some people's usernames have have changed. I noticed that. I noticed that as well. I don't know why. I don't know why. Because you can have an abbreviated username for like chat, I think. I remember when you did that, Brent. I do remember when you did that. You specifically changed it during one of these streams, which is fair. Completely fair. What's up, Wyatt? Uh, 15, 25, 30, I think is what we got on here now, right? Yeah, 30, 330. I thought you said, Mark, I don't remember if that's the number you were talking about earlier. I'm pretty sure, maybe it was. Maybe I misheard it. Maybe I misheard it, Mark. We're going to go with I misheard it. All right. Let's hit this real quick. Not typically, Josh. On Sundays, I take rest. Hold on, guys. I got a message I have to respond to, actually. So I'm going to put you guys on a quick No, you're good. Sorry about that, guys. Taken care of. All right, let's get a better angle here as well while we're at it. All right, taken care of. What's up, Josh? I'm back. Appreciate the support. That is a whole fair life. Whole fair life. Let me check chat. What y'all talk about while I was gone? I'm here. All right. Appreciate it, Josh. Are you still? Is my stream what you watch when you Netflix and chill? That's an odd choice. I'm gonna be honest. I like my stream a lot, but I don't know if that's what I would pick for a Netflix and chill. Depends on what you mean, I guess. For some reason, I believe you, Mark. All right. To be and chill does not have the same vibe. I'm gonna be honest, Eric. Or I don't know. All right. We had 330 on here. Let's add some weight. Boom. All right. We got 335. I think. 25, 35. Yeah, 335. We'll grab a couple sips of the milk. What's up, Mason? Welcome back. So I think I've done what a lot of people do. My entire family has just like different accounts that we all alternate. So like some people have Hulu, some people have Netflix. You know, we don't miss any series, all right? Ooh. All right. Flat, Josh, is typically higher than your incline. If your incline is higher than your flat, I mean, that's possible, but it's very uncommon. I would say you're definitely one of the few people that would have that happen, for sure. I don't think I've ever met someone with a better incline than flat that I can think of. So that's more common, Bryn, but still uncommon. Usually people's incline is significantly less than their flat. All right, let's hit some reps, guys. You just built like that, Josh. It's all right. It's been so long since I've done like a flat bench. I do like incline bench. I do flat every day, 6 days. But incline bench with barbell. It's been so long. I universally do that with the barbell. I almost never do it with barbell. I have no clue where my incline bench is at, to be honest. Probably, I would imagine like 700 pounds, probably, at least, right? At least 700 pounds. We're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it unknown though. This bench doesn't have anything on the other one? What do you mean, Eric? You talking about the barbells bench? What's up, Michael? How's it going? You talking about the barbells bench? Ah, got you. No, Eric, I don't, at the other gym, I have control over the music playlist. I don't have that here, so I can't make song choices here, unfortunately. This is that gym, yes, Bryn. Well, so this is like a garage portion here. There's another portion that's in the building, but this is like a garage extension of the gym. So. All right, so just a drop set. It's Saturday, guys, so you know. We're gonna hit this 225 for a quick set of 7-ish. Maybe we'll do some reps. You want to do some reps at 225? We haven't done just a handful of reps. Maybe we'll go to like 13 or something. What do y'all think? I'm just kidding, obviously. 7 is the cap, right? 7 is the cap. Oh, here, before we do that, yeah, I can show you a quick rundown. Hold on. Without trying not to get anybody else in the shot here. It's like a little garage extension. And then that's the actual interior of the building there. And that's where we're at currently. Yeah, easy work. Just 7 225. Rep it out. So that room over there has like more machines in it. This area is mostly free weights, and you got your deadlift platforms and your bench, that kind of stuff. I like it. It's a good vibe. How much do I charge them for? Yeah, exactly, right? Exactly. All right, 225. I think we decided 7 was the play, right? Someone said rep it out. I don't think we're going to do that. That's not our gig, right? Let's grab some milk and let's mount up. Maybe. Once we get another weight. I'm very loud. I'm very loud typically. So 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds. What's up, Eagles? All right. $225 feeling nice and light. Feeling nice and light. All right. Felt pretty good. Felt pretty good. We got curls, guys. We got curls next, obviously. We never go over 7, Mark. You know that. Never go over 7, Mark. I think the most I've ever done with 225 Eagles is 21 reps. I've never attempted it, John Doe. Probably could. 135, I would reckon it's possible. I don't know. Well, I've done 23, so you know, there's always that mark. 21 is just where I got warm. I actually did a lot more after the fact, all right? 21 is actually where I did a clap, and then I kept going. So that was like a checkpoint. Got arms, guys. What did we do yesterday? We did cables. We got preacher tonight. That's a sweet deal, Mark. That's solid work. Oh, we're not even close to done. That was our first movement. That was just bench. We got preachers next. Take off. Uh, 24. 24. 24 hours. It's pretty awesome, actually. $125 is what it says. Get this for a quick set of 7, guys. Get the biceps moving, you know what I'm saying? All right. We got this, we got triceps after this, and then we got rows, and then shoulders. So I don't know what we're doing for shoulders yet. We've done pretty much all of our shoulder types this week, so we got choices. Yeah, Mark can show up any time of day. Yeah, so I've been waiting. Mark said he was going to be here tonight. He said if he didn't show up, that was proof that he can't bench more than me. And I take this as as the sign that that was correct. Oh Lord. All right, let's add some more weight. Lord, Lord, Lord. All right. Another set of 7. All right, 145, 145. Who am I ignoring? Mark's here? Hey, Mark. How you doing? Didn't even notice you there. Hey, that's rare, Eric, that I don't stream. Very rare. All right, let's grab this for 7, guys. Yeah, my kids are sick, so I had to take a day. They're getting over the cold now, though. So. But they were ill, and that, you know, I had to do what I got to do. So sometimes it be like that. All right, another set here. We're gonna hit another set of 7. This is the full brick, what we got on here now. So we got the full brick with the added weight, which it says is 165, is what it says. So what it actually is at the handle, who knows? But 165 is what it reads. So generally the bar on those is lighter, Josh, but if you make sure that you have 225 on it, like if you add enough weight with what the bar's resistance is normally, it is technically 225, but because it's on a set path, the way it is, it still really doesn't, I wouldn't count it as a PR, personally. Smith machines just aren't great for building a bench press, because you eliminate a lot of muscles that normally have to work, right? There's a lot of muscles that don't work on a Smith machine or an assisted bench that work on a free weight bench, right? On a barbell bench. So no, it wouldn't count as a PR on like a traditional bench press. It would you could count it as like maybe a Smith bench PR if you want to count it that way, if you don't have access to a regular bench. You're still building similar muscle groups, it's just not completely there. Yes, a Smith machine. But I wouldn't personally count it. That's the short answer. But if it's 225, it's 225. You know, you're still pushing 225. All right. But I'll tell you that nine times out of 10, if you go from a Smith machine to a regular barbell bench press, you're going to see a drop in whatever you're pushing. So if you're pushing 225 on a Smith, expect to be pushing maybe, you know, 155, 165 on a traditional bench. Like that's probably pretty close. It's a pretty significant drop off for most people moving from one to the other. That's why I always tell people you should bench on a bench, because when you do switch, it's hard. So, all right, it can be a little discouraging if you're not ready for it. All right, full brick, full machine, maxed out. We're gonna hit this for up to 7. 3 to 7 reps is the plan. We'll see how it goes though. Yeah. 6 or 7. I'm gonna say it was 6. Oh. Spotters are important, Josh. Spotters are important. Spotters are important. All right. So let's go hit our triceps. Triceps time. If you don't have a spotter and you're uncomfortable with the weight, Smith is fine. It's an alternate that you can have. I just wouldn't focus on PRs on a Smith, is what I was trying to say, essentially. So I'm just I have to be sure, Josh. I have to be sure. I'm glad you took my advice. I'm very surprised. Perspective. We got our ropes. You know what I will be. I don't think you understand how much money there would be to be made if you could grow someone's height, like artificially through anything, through programming, medication. You'd make so much money. You'd make so much money. I know people that would pay a lot of money for an extra 2 inches on their height. We only have what? We only do sets of 7 here. 7 or nothing over 7. Nothing over 7. Yeah, I'm talking about surgeries that they don't have to break your legs and make your legs like very weak to make work. Because your legs are not going to heal properly. I'm talking about the ones where they like extend your legs. I don't know if they're putting spacers in your knees or what they're doing. But all I know is it can't be good for you. It can't be good for you. But there's a market for everything, right?
Life's on you. Music's on us. This thing we're music.
Whew. And here's the problem too, is a lot of people don't realize, and they won't realize till after they get their height adjusted, that the problem generally, like, obviously there's no doubt how height is a factor when it comes to the dating pool for men. So as a man, your height does factor in. That is undoubted, right? But if you get that surgery, you very quickly might realize that some of it has to do with personality traits as well. So a lot of people don't change anything else about themselves, and they carry those personality traits over. So you can't lack confidence. You can't lack confidence. Confidence is a key item. So exactly, insecurity will still get you. Insecurity will still get you. And you're like, well, what if they're not insecure? If you got height surgery, you're probably ever so slightly at a minimum insecure, because that's a very extensive surgery to not have any insecurity before taking, right? There's going to be some level of insecurity about your height to make that a thing, right? Now there may be one person that's just like, I think it'd be cool, right? There might be that guy. That's going to be the odd man out, right? So I'm very happy at 5'11", all right? So what's up, what's up? All right, another set here, another set of 7. Is it? Is that the ultimate flex? I've never heard that. I'm gonna take your word for it. It is most definitely a thing. All right, let's go do shoulders, guys. Shoulders is next. What happened to the lighting? I don't know where the light switch is. Yeah, unless y'all are doing something, it's no biggie. Appreciate it. Like I said, if y'all are like recording something, feel free. Ain't gonna bother me none. Gotcha. All right, let's hit this. Oh, don't stand. What's going on here? And this guy seems like a very upset person. This guy seems like a very upset person. You seem very upset, Jake. You seem very upset, Jake. See you, Mugen. Muscle suit. I got the anchor arms from SpongeBob. A little pump on it. That's how we do. After competition, we're bulking again, guys, of course. So the 16th, we have my next competition. And then we won't have another meet until like November-ish. So I'll be bulking between that and November. So we will be bulking again after the 16th. Very exciting stuff, right? The weights are very real, very real. Hold on. I'm going to put him in a short timeout. There you go, Jake. You're in timeout now. We do standing overhead press once or twice a week, yes. All right. Easy work. Very angry group, very angry group. Micah must be someone that's been removed before. That's probably the same guy. Probably the same guy. How many accounts do you think this guy has? How many accounts do you think he has? It's all one or two people. Josh, we have regular haters. All right. You'll notice that they all come in with the very same insults. So you notice it's very similar things they're saying. It's so either someone is paying for bots to come in here or someone is making multiple accounts. Either way, waste of time. So waste of time. It does. So the crazy part is all these. There's like a handful of people that have been trolling the stream for months, right? Whether I didn't like the advice they were giving or whatever else, whatever reason. What's up, AQ? How you doing? They continuously do this. We had one guy with 20 accounts, same name, just different numbers, 20 accounts at one point. So. See, like this person here, you see how quickly that happens? But the thing is that they're actually really, really good for the channel, believe it or not. I do remove them because I'm not that concerned about it, but it's one person most likely. Right now, that's probably RPE or something. So, but watch, you see, so this is it's going to be very, very similar messages for about the next 10 minutes. And they'll continuously get banned, all these accounts. The craziest part is that all these accounts have to subscribe to my channel to chat right now. So they're not only coming here, but they're also subscribing to the channel. So whoever this is very angry. This is all the same person. So all the same person. And see, there's actually a fix I can do. Give me 1 second. Watch this. Now they have to wait 5 minutes per subscription per account before they can make any comments. So it's simple as that. Now they're gone. Congratulations. We're still warming up, Mark. So, but you are correct. So this is 3. 4 comes after 3 typically. You know what, Josh? You're not actually that far off. That is a topic of conversation on a regular basis. All right. Yeah, that's 5 minutes they could be using to be, constructive in life, but we know they won't be. All right. Let me grab some weight. Hold on. I'll be right back. All right. Hold on. I have a lot of powerlifting / lifting tutorials or videos, kind of give you an idea of how to get started. They're on my channel in my Coach Chris playlist. I recommend taking a look. It's done mostly in shorts, and it'll help you get started with lifting. Lifting's great. It can be great for building muscle. It's great for just physical and mental health. Also can be great for helping shave calories. So, but I have a Coach Chris playlist on my channel that's all free coaching advice. So on how to bench, how to squat, how to deadlift, how to curl, all that stuff. You know, even full workouts to get you started. You know, depending on where you're at. So, see, I don't utilize ChatGPT for that though, Mark. That's the difference. That's the difference ultimately. Yep. And I'm here every night. I stream 7 nights a week. So I usually give out advice throughout the stream as much as possible. I believe Mark knows how to cook an egg, okay? I believe Mark knows how to cook an egg. Maybe not well, but he knows how to cook an egg, I'm sure. Look, Mark, you were invited to lift tonight and never showed up. So feels good. 3 plates and a 25, not feeling too bad. Moved pretty smooth. We're gonna do a drop set tonight. It's a nice Saturday, and you know we got drops to do. So. Okay, Mark, I've seen your excuse for nachos, all right? No one claiming Taco Bell nachos as their nacho dish gets to talk about anybody else's nachos. Wordle's the word guessing game that we play in the Discord. Look, to each their own on their boiled eggs, all right? To each their own on their boiled eggs. Some people like well done boiled eggs, all right? Rows are next, guys. Rows. We did, what did we do last night, guys, for rows? Do you guys remember? We did dumbbell. Did we do dumbbell last night, guys? Yeah, we did dumbbell last night. Okay. So, what choices are we at tonight for rows? We've done barbell this week. We've done dumbbell. We've done machine rows. What rows y'all want to see? We just did dumbbells last night, Mark. We just did dumbbells last night, Mark. Who blocked who? You're saying what I did yesterday. Look, another person down. All right. I don't know about that, Mark. Remember, what you say on the internet is there forever, Mark. I've told you this in the past. I want to do these. Are you guys really waiting is this guy really waiting 5 minutes per account? Per account. Crazy work, man. All right. It is a lat pull down. I decided to do this in lieu of rows, to be fair. It is a lat pull down though. I am aware. I'm aware. We are still going to do rows, I promise. We're just going to do a couple sets while I decide what rows I want to do. That was just a $150-ish. Yeah, $150. That wasn't heavy. We're just using this to stay warm while I decide what I'm doing. That's how it goes here. That's how it goes here. I don't know if you should do that. Are you talking about like having a squat bar in your back? Well, explain your logic, sorry. Thanks. So we talked about this in the stream before, but anything that works your back, guys, is super important. Okay, anything that works your back, because back was, when surveyed, the most aesthetically pleasing muscle group for women, back was number one. It beat biceps, it beat chest, it beat legs. Back was number one. So if you guys want to know what they're looking at, it's your back. So that depends on where you're searching right now. That depends on where you're searching. Okay. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Right back. We're gonna do rows here in a second, though. All right. Let's go actually do our rows now, guys. What kind of rows, though? Let's use that one rower. Why so targeted at Mark? What happened? Is it his opinion on eggs? Just because Mark eats raw eggs. right, guys, let's get it in. Yeah. Go on. Turn this curler. Top tier. Best curl machine there is, honestly. All right, let's actually get it in now.
Yeah, listen, getting when I said I came in like literally anytime.
Whey eggs? That's not very good. I could see adding creatine to my eggs. Like a raw egg with like 47 grams of creatine. It's a good way to start my breakfast, right? One raw egg, 47 grams of powdered creatine. Strawberry banana flavor, of course. And full of salt. It's terrible. It sounds disgusting and unhealthy if you survive it. And full of salt. Alright. Not much salt you wouldn't survive it, just a heads up. I like hack squats, Josh. I do. I'm a fan. I think they're very effective. I don't eat Top Ramen or Marchen or any of the packaged ramens, like the microwavable ramens. You get traditional ones, I guess. I'll make like a homemade organic ramen once in a blue moon, but this guy's back. Look at that. "24 hours in the gulag." All right. I don't eat a lot of granola, actually, Steven. I eat a lot of very lean meat, but I eat organically. So I eat organic, or not organic, I eat a lot of lean meats, a lot of brown rice. I do eat breads, potatoes, chicken, beef, turkey, a lot of dairy product. I just also eat organic stuff. So I prefer not to have my food sprayed with pesticides. It's a preference, you know? To each their own. I believe you that he's banned from Taco Bell restaurants. So what organic means, guys? A lot of people don't realize what USDA organic means. Is just there's certain pesticides they can't use. Like you're not going to use Roundup on an organic product. You're not able to use like Roundup and things along those lines on an organic product. It's you know, there's some natural pesticides they can use, but nothing. There's a lot of rules and regulations to what they can use, if that makes sense. So organic honey is even harder to make, actually. There's certain places in the world where they actually cannot produce organic honey, which is something I keep in my cabinet because of their geography. So in order for organic to be considered honey, or honey to be considered organic, it has to be produced by bees that live a certain distance from roadways, right? So, so organic is very real, right? Organic, USDA organic just means what pesticides they can and cannot use. So if you're okay with the pesticides, if you're not concerned, that's up to you. I preference, not. So they don't just wash off. Contrary to popular belief, you can't just rinse your food and the effects of the pesticides are gone. It's preference. I'd rather eat real food, and a lot of the non-organic foods are not real food. So that's a personal choice to make. I am willing to pay for that. Some people aren't, and that's okay. I have chickens at home. So if you're raising your own chickens and you're growing your own vegetables and not using pesticides, that would be an organic vegetable at that point. Organic doesn't mean like that the other stuff wasn't grown in the ground, right? It just means that no pesticides were used. So. But to each their own. Everybody's allowed to eat the way they want to eat. I can tell you right now, I feel a difference in my body when I eat crappy food compared to non-crappy food. And I never cheat on my diet, but like if I eat something outside of my normal organic regimen, where I'm eating pretty much all organic foods, I can tell the difference in the quality of the food a lot of the time. So it tastes different. There's a different taste to organic, non-organic foods. And it's still preference, but... All right. Yep. I can say I've never had couscous. Never had it. Oh, we only do 7 reps and then we increase change. 7 reps is the cap. Is the cap here. Sets at 7 at the most. 7, 3, 2, 1. Never more than 7. Generally. There's a few exceptions, but all right. All right, let's slap another plate on. No 5s. We're gonna keep going for 7s. 5x5 is a top tier thing. If you're just getting started, 5x5s can be super good for super advantageous for strength purposes. 5x5s are awesome. So I have nothing against 5x5s, but I do 7s. 5x5s are very effective. All right. 4 plates by 7. Get. Let's go. Ooh-wee. All right, I'm gonna de-rack these real quick, and then we're gonna go do. What do we got left? Squats? We got squats, right? I think we have squats today. Is all we got left squats? I think all we have left is squats. Oh, rear delts and squats. Rear delts and squats. We've been moving pretty quick today, right, guys? I don't understand how we moved as quick as we did, but we did. Oh, let's go hit these rear delts, guys. We still have 2 more movements, to be fair, so it's not going to be that quick. You know, 2 more movements could be 20 or 30 minutes, 40 minutes, depending on what we're doing. And squat's definitely in a fast endeavor, right? So we're going to do hack squats tonight as well, so, you know. Always gotta get that woo-wee, you know. We don't use our feet when we do hack squats, Josh. We do a 0 leg drive, 0 leg drive. Legless hack squat.
Yeah. And then it just, I don't know what's wrong with that, but there's a screw loose.
I've never been to a YMCA, to be honest. I know there's one close by. I've just never been. Ooh. Good old milk. All right. One more set here. And then we gotta do our hack squats. I do them burpee style, Josh. So I drop to a kneeling position from like here. I just pull my legs up and I hit my knees against the platform, and then I bounce back up burpee style. Good up to like 405 like that. It's not for everybody. That's a personal choice. Personal choice. I don't recommend it. Really builds up those kneecap muscles. You know what I'm saying? Conditions them real well. Just one giant callus right here on both knees.
My legs are still sore, bro. I didn't know if y'all had
Yeah, no, I'm gonna skip on the shin kicks. It doesn't sound like a fun time to me.
I don't like that bag. Low key.
Let's do one. Let's do another, like a triple. Let's do a triple. That didn't feel quite heavy enough yet. Quick triple, Then we'll go do our hack squats. Triple, then our hack squats. Yeah. 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 All right. Yeah. Yeah. Ah, 7. We did 7 instead. It felt too good. All right, let's get it. I want to do pectoral too. Let's do some pec fly. Why? Because we can. What's gonna stop? That's why. I'll have to make a trip out to one of the Ys here soon. I've never been. They're everywhere though, so I should probably try one out. Yeah. I don't have access to ostrich eggs on a regular basis.
I gotta quit that. Wait, so Ryan, what are you hitting?
Locals, yeah, I'll head to my local zoo, grab some ostrich eggs. It doesn't. I've never had duck eggs, but I have had duck.
It's as simple as that. I paid money for it. I want it.
No, so these are all very, very niche foods, and some of them I wouldn't consider food either. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna stick to beef. I'm gonna stick to beef. Yo. I'm making it look a lot more difficult than it is, I'll be honest. I don't even know what rep I'm on.
There's 2 showers.
We'll get showers, but ours are like in the closet. It's literally right next to the toilet. There's no
No, there's a whole lot.
We're gonna full stack it, 100%. So this reads the heaviest full stack I've ever seen on a pectoral fly. What's up, Mark? What's the question? Air fried chicken wings from time to time, Mark. Air fried. But I don't eat any deep fried foods. What, Mark? All right. This is the heaviest full stack I've ever seen on one of these. But we'll see how it goes. It says 322 pounds. It's a very odd measurement, actually. Okay, Mark, let's talk. So, when I was eating less than amazing quality foods, right? Church's chicken was on the list, but no one goes. You just specifically go to places that cause you to have to go to the bathroom for the next 48 hours afterwards, because no one goes to Church's chicken and leaves the same. All right. because Church's chicken is extremely greasy. But that being said, as much as I'm gonna say Church's chicken is is like the Taco Bell of chicken, like fast food chicken, there's not a lot of places that offer fried okra, and I have gotten Church's fried okra a long, long time ago. I would go there and get fried okra. That's the only redeeming quality, in my opinion, about a Church's chicken. And I don't eat fried foods anymore, so that doesn't help. All right, let's get this full stack. Yep. Not bad at all. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of fried foods. Just not my gig right now. Or ever. I wouldn't say unlimited energy is not what I would say at all. So yeah, that was the whole brick, including the added weight on the side. So 322 is what it said. Yeah, so I feel like fried food is just waiting to crash. Like you're just attempting to crash. Allergic to Nutella? I'm not a big fan. I don't think I've ever had. I might have had Nutella once in my life. Was never a big fan of Nutella. It's definitely calorie dense. Some of them probably, Mark. Yeah, some of them probably, Mark. I don't eat raw food. Well, I don't eat raw meats. You can keep that, that's fine. Nope. I'm gonna skip on the raw chicken. Do you guys ever see the guy that was the raw chicken experiment guy that was eating raw chicken until he got sick? He disappeared. He's gone. No one knows where he's at, as far as I can tell. Right? He did like 300 days of it, or 100 and some odd days of it, and then just never posted again. So I think his last video is where he dipped raw chicken in peanut butter. That's okay. They can make it whatever grade they want. They can make it sushi grade, space grade. There's no grade for raw chicken that I care to eat it. So. No, I just like my food to taste good. Even if it's healthy, or say healthy, even if it's not gonna make me sick, I'm not eating raw chicken. The texture isn't right. I just don't want it. I just don't want it. I'm doing very well health-wise, and I don't eat raw chicken, so I think I'm doing okay. Okay, I'm good for a rare steak, but I'm good on the raw chicken. You can keep it. More for you, right? I'm not taking a full of raw chicken meat, okay? To each their own. To each their own, and you're on your own for that one. All right, let's get it. So there is a huge contingency raw meat eater of people that actually do eat raw chicken. I've even seen people that let meats go bad and then eat them. Okay. There's like a thing on Instagram or something where people like throw raw meat in jars and leave it in their trunk of their car in the summer and then eat it, claiming it's beneficial in some form or that it's fine. And it's not. So the whole ancestors thing with the raw meat, I understand the concept of that because I do think there's some validity to the argument of we should eat like humans are supposed to eat, right? As far as like meats and roots and stuff like that can be very beneficial, right? But there's something to be said for fresh, extremely fresh raw meats can be beneficial health-wise. But we have done too much to our environment as far as adding outside influence to our environment through chemicals and through disease and the way we farm, the way we treat land to make raw meats in most places safe. And also, if you're doing that, our ancestors, God bless, our ancestors were eating straight from the animal a lot of the time that day. They were pulling it straight off the animal, and if they were eating it raw, they ate it right there, fresh. Because even after less than an hour, or an hour or less, you start to have degradation of the quality of that meat, and you're going to introduce bacteria to it. It's going to thrive on that meat. You have a lot of chance of getting sick. That's why we cook meats, because it's not efficient to eat raw meat all the time. So, yeah, we have adjusted our diets over the course of, hundreds and thousands of years to eating cooked meats as well. So, like deer is delicious, right? Deer meat is delicious, but there are deer populations in the U.S. you shouldn't eat from anymore, unfortunately. CWD is a big thing you have to watch out for in a lot of areas with deer. Deer is delicious. Deer is delicious. So it's also something that's readily available here in the South. All you need is a license to go hunt and some land, and you got you a deer. So process it right in the yard. No, you hunt it, Mark. Me and my wife hunt deer about once a year. So, all right. Ugh. I haven't had lamb. Actually, yeah, I've had lamb. I've had lamb once or twice. Squirrel's not in my diet random. If offered to me, I'd probably try it. It is usually obvious, yes, Josh. It is usually obvious. But luckily here in South Carolina, I don't limit fats. I limit the types of fats. I don't eat any kind of like vegetable oil. I don't eat like any kind of processed vegetable oils, like peanut oil, any soy oils, like those kind of fats, no go. But butter, beef fat, chicken fat, turkey fat, those kind of fats, top tier. A little bit of avocado oil, organic avocado oil, or as lowly processed as possible avocado oil. Very, very small amounts, but mostly animal fats. One that a lot of people don't realize is super high protein, like so high protein you have to be careful how much you eat, is rabbit. Rabbit is super lean. I've only ever had it once, and it's extremely lean. So the store down the street from us actually sells rabbit from time to time. So hard to find. 6 or 7. We'll do one more. I've never had turtle. I don't plan on eating turtle personally. Rabbit's just really high protein. It's super lean, Mark. Super lean. It's actually like dangerously high. You got to be careful how much you eat. Do I think my chest is stronger than my legs? Hopefully, Mark. That's the plan, right? I want my arms to be at least twice as big around as my legs. That's the goal, right? I don't do turtle. Not a big fan of turtle soup. Never had it and don't plan on having it. I'll tell you one animal I will not be eating. It is my favorite animal. Frogs. I don't eat frogs. No frog legs for me. They are my favorite animal, and that is a personal choice. It's not that I couldn't eat them in an emergency. I just don't have an emergency to eat them. But no frogs. They are my favorite animal, and I make the personal choice not to eat them. Frogs are best animal. Top tier, 100%. S tier animal. Yeah. 2 more. Yeah. 1 more. Yeah. Woo-wee. So I've got news, guys. That's the end of the stream. It's time for me to get home. They are not a pre-workout snack. We don't eat frogs here. I have never had cow tongue. Six plates aside, you're more than welcome. I'll come watch Mark. You throw 6 plates aside on your squat, and I will more than happily come and view your channel. Well, I'll come over and watch you squat it. I've got big plans tonight. I got big plans tonight, guys. I gotta go home. I've got big plans. So. At midnight, what? What, your stream, Mark? Midnight your time? What's that, like 3 a.m. here? Chris After Dark. We are already the Chris After Dark show, right? So, yeah, I'm going home. I'm going to watch Rings of Power with my wife. So, it's time to go watch some Lord of the Rings content. It's time for Rings of Power, guys. Enjoy your workout, Mark. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't know exactly what we're doing tomorrow, but we're going to be on stream for sure. So, probably coffee like we usually do on Sundays. So, but all right. I appreciate y'all being here. We'll see you guys tomorrow, probably a little bit earlier. If you guys keep an eye out, Mark said he's going to be squatting 6 plates aside in about 10 minutes. He's loading it up as we speak. So keep an eye out for that. All right. See you later.